What's up, my darling MVPs? How are you all doing? It is yet another new week, a new day. It is on Monday, 4th of September 2023. May we all go out there and shine. Welcome back to Sail with me, Shostly Mimi, where you get the gist. As it do waiting, as it hurt. Of course, you know there's no sleeping on the bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you here to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a far long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist as it hurts? So, guys, talking about the gist as it hurts. A whole lot transpired last night. Not last night, actually, early hours of the morning. All those were happening like around 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. As usual, team no sleep was up, guys. But I gathered gist finish. I was like, no, I need to put my head to rest that we're going to discuss it right now. But I'll be starting, which of the gist should I actually start from? But I think I should start with this one. Cross, Pere, and Kim. Now, I want to understand something. I don't know if this is Kim's game. It may seem as though Kim is here to actually scatter this bromance yet again of Pere and Cross. The same bromance, we are not even sure if it is still strong as before after whatever happened between Pere and Cross in the recent time on the show. You know, they are trying to get back together and try to, maybe see if they're gonna be strong together. And yet, Kimopra is trying to come between them, Now, what really happened? In the aspect of Pere, I am noticing Pere is trying to stay clear. You understand? Noticing some things, Pere is staying clear, which is making Kimopra come tell Pere that you are avoiding me and all of that. But Pere is staying clear because Cross is already in the picture and he doesn't want to create any narrative. So yesterday, after Big Brother played that video of Neo and Pere, Kimopra was there where Kimopra and Pere was eavesdropping to each other. That is, Pere was eavesdropping, not eavesdropping, whispering into Kimopra's ear. After that video, Cross was not happy with Kimopra. So, after the eviction show, Cross was still not talking to Kimopra. Kimopra was kind of surprised on what is happening and why is Cross not talking to her. So, Kimopra now went to have a conversation with Pere, and was like that she does not understand that ever since they played the video, that Cross has not been talking to her. Then Pere now asked Kimopra, is there anything going on with the two of you? Like, are the two of you dating? Kimopra was like, no, there is nothing like that. Nothing like that is happening. She even said, even on this show, before you come to this show, nobody would say they are not, if you are not dating somebody outside, you're either seeing somebody or you're trying to, see if you can start dating somebody. You understand, outside of the house. That her and Cross do not have anything doing, that's just friendship. Then Pere was like, okay, so that he wants to get where the root of all these things. Then he was like, Kimopra should have a conversation with Cross. Kimopra now said no, that she's not going to have any conversation with Cross, that she's just going to go upstairs, take her bath and go to her bed because she does not know why Cross would just put up that behavior. She does not like being guessing about something. You understand that she's in a relationship with somebody. She will not start guessing, oh, what is it I have done? What has this person done? Though she said, thank God that they did not play the video of, there is a particular video of her and Pere, I don't know the one. She was like, thank God they did not play it. That she was telling Pere that hope she prays Biggie will not play that video. So I do not know how she and Pere was. Maybe if Cross had seen that one, it would have changed all the doubts he has, So after she had that conversation with, Pere, she now went upstairs. Somebody that said she's not going to have conversation with Cross. She now Cross was lying on the bed already, sleeping. Next thing is the camera was on them. They started having the conversation. And she started telling Cross that she does not understand why he would be putting up an attitude and all of that. Cross was like, earlier on this show, I asked you if I can trust you, and you say yes. Me saying you in such conversation, in such situation, would make me feel like I cannot trust you. Ever since you have come to this house, I don't give anybody attention. You saw somebody blowing kiss at me, I ignored, blah, 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 because I don't want to keep you second guessing. You understand? That is why I said, can I really trust you on this game? Kimopra was like that she understand, but he should also understand that the video was played in a way that would actually get this his reaction, because on a normal, Biggie did not actually give her any punishment, but it was just Pere and New. So for Biggie to have played that one of Pere and them her, it means that Biggie wants a drama between her and Cross. That Cross should understand it that way, that there was nothing serious they were even talking there, you know. So they had that conversation and they sorted their thingy out. You know, Cross sat up, they discussed it like full blown, as if they were in a relationship, and they sorted it out. Now the question is, are these people dating? Because me, I don't understand anymore, you know. And I think Pere is always on his own. I still came up, they go meet him. So I do not know the game she is playing right there. Anyway, let's move on to more interesting gist. The Venita ship. Oh my God, guys. So after the eviction yet again, you know, Adekunle went to the garden as usual, being emotional, kinda rubbing his eyes like he was he was tearing up, you know, that is like crying, you know. Later on, Venita too went to the garden at the other end of the garden where their club is. There they have their nightclub on Saturday, you know. So she was sitting there with Angel, they are having a conversation, you know. So before you know it, last Adekunle came discussed with Venita. You know, Venita was like, are you ready to have a I did not come to you because I know you don't like confrontation. Then Adekunle was like, why are you always talking about confrontation? It's this conversation we need to have. I don't like confrontation, but I like conversation. You know, that their talk, not really the jig. It's at Venita end, it is giving shit. They don't really want to settle. The two of them just, they frown face, they try to settle things. But before you know it, boom, it's just like they counted 2, 3, 1, boom. Guys, Venita, you know, exploded on, started shouting at Adekunle at the garden. Like other housemates were there. She started shouting, it was your fault. Why would you blame me? What Adekunle said to her was like, ever since they were having that issue, that people was coming to ask him on what is happening between them, you know, that he never, you know, told anybody the ish that was happening. But Venita has gone around telling people their problem and everything that was happening. Venita, that was what got Venita angry. Venita was like, no, 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 no. Don't try it with me. Do not try it with me. You set it up already for yourself. And now you're putting the blame on me like you are innocent. Do not try. Serious shout, though, guys. I'm like, wow, wow. I thought this Adenita ship is seen as the matured ship, and I was not expecting this kind of banter that we. I was thinking it's only the some gel ship that can have all these kind of public, you know, kind of fights. I was thinking these two would always know how to hide their thingy, you know. Already yesterday when they were having that issue, people are already applauding them, oh, that they are not letting people, you know, come in between them and all of that. Like, they are not telling people what is happening, not until Venita started explaining. So Venita was so pissed and she was like, how can you tell me that I am telling everybody when if you had come back, if you had not packed your things out of my locker, you know, if you had not left, you know, go to the lounge and start isolating yourself, would people even know we are having issues? People would not even know we are quarreling. So you are the one that started it and you want me to cover it up. How are you putting the blame on me? No be small thing, guys. Oh, she went to the toilet at the garden toilet, and then Adekunle followed her and entered there. They were trying to hold Adekunle, but Adekunle was like, no, they should wait. So as Adekunle entered there, they started having a convo there, and Venita was like, it is your fault. You drew it on the wall. You did this. She was just really, you know, she was really pissed. You know, the arguments continued there, and Adekunle left her. Then Pere went in. Pere was like, Venita, can I talk to you? She was, I don't want to speak to anyone. Shut the door for me, please. And then Pere was like, should I go out too? She was like, do whatever you want to do. Pere now remained there. She started ranting and saying, Pere, did you not notice when we were practicing doing our attacks? Did Adekunle even try to practice? You know, she was just ranting and complaining. You know, Angel came, Neo came, you know, they tried sorting it out and everything. You know, last, Neo took her to the room. Because Neo was the person that had the final conversation with her. Neo took her to the room. While Adekunle was trying to have a conversation with Soma, and Soma was trying to tell her to give her a chance. You understand that he owned too, they happen like that. Now women are always, you know, the one always thinking they are always right. And Adekunle was that Venita is always doing that thing. She's always acting like she's always right. He was actually telling Neo that Venita is always acting like she's always right because Even at that, he was the one that is up for eviction, but Venita did not show any care or anything. But yet, they were having issues. She did not even care to come to him and everything. She could not even reason that, oh, some of his reaction might be because of he is up and kind of tense. But Venita did not even send if he would be going. What if he had gone home yesterday, So, but that it is not fair. So guys, last, after they had that, I'm like, oh, is this how the identityship is going to end? That was what I'm thinking, because I was like, this one, it has led to loud and public display of, basbos. Is this how it's going to happen? Guys, guess what? Not until next thing I saw is Adekunle, and Pere, Angel, Neo, and Soma. They went to the pink room where Venita was sleeping to put on a charade. Anyways, while Venita was sleeping, the camera was on her, and I'm like, and Big Brother now called, this is Big Brother, Adekunle. Report to the diary room. When Big Brother mentioned Adekunle, Venita make a move on her duvet. I'm like, oh, this girl is really not sleeping, At the mention of Adekunle, her body shakes. That was what I just thought as Adana. I never knew drama is coming. Next thing, guess what? That was how we saw performance. So they were literally singing and clapping for her. I don't want to sleep for road, but I be alright. But that fool my eyes. Oh my God. Guys, I'm not joking. I'm not joking right now. I don't want to sleep for road. They were clapping, but I be alright. Oh yeah. But that fool my eyes. Forever. I'm like, hey. Seriously, they were clapping. This chariot don't be here. They had to wake her from her sleep. She was surprised, raised her eyes, were looking. She was just shaking her head, laughing. And Angel, Pere, Soma, and who again? Neo. They were just doing the dance and they were turning around. They were turning around and dancing, clapping. So they did that until, the four of them, the four people who came to do the performance with Adekunle as the leader, they now excuse them in the pink room and tell her, bye. That was how Adekunle now jumped on the bed, hugged her. She was like, you guys did this and all. These people are not romantic one bit. They just said to the next thing, they started discussing housemates. Doyin do not really like you. That girl, she did not do the. I'm like, this couple, and I'm not going to take her easy. People just settled. You barely just settled your problem. Talk romantically and all of that. Anyways, talking about Doyin, because actually Venita mentioned Doyin because of how Doyin mentioned Adekunle for the tax thingy, So, talking about Doyin, baby girl have been moving strategically as I yesterday. You see, Doyin, she is one housemate people undermine. But I think she knows how to play this game, I'm telling you. So first off, she went to Neo. They were discussing nominations, and Neo was like telling Doyin that he wants to put up Baye, So Doyin at the other end was trying to tell Neo that she would never put up Baye no matter what happens, Neo was like, why won't you put up Baye? Is this not a game? She was like, we might not be as close as we used to be, right? But I really like her. I am not going to put her up. No matter what comes me, I will not put Baye up. I'm like, oh. The 6 months between Doyin and Baye is still there, in as much as they are not close, again. So, but Neo said he won't put her up, and Doyin they beg him, say, please don't put Baye up. I don't think it is the time. Yeah, don't put Baye up, please. Neo, don't put Baye up, and was just, trying to telling Neo that if she will put Soma, Angel, and whatever, again, what did she call, Then Neo was like, that he has 2 people, whom Neo mentioned 2 people actually, and was like, if it was for 3 people, then he would put Baye, that he do not have a choice. And then Doyin on the other hand was telling Neo, but you and Baye were close. It is just the issue people just had, blah, 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 blah. After Doyin finished having that conversation with Neo, Doyin went on to Angel, guys. Doyin started asking Angel on who people she want to nominate and all of that. Doyin also said she doesn't want to nominate Baye because of Baye is somebody she like and she will not nominate her, But Doyin was telling Angel that she overheard somebody told her that Angel and Soma said they are going to nominate her. And that is why she came to us like, wait till they happen, because she's not going to nominate the 2 of them. It was the same Doyin that told Neo that she's going to nominate them. Then Angel was like, no, we never said we want to nominate you. We are talking about the eviction. I'm talking about, of course, I know Soma do not really like Doyin. So definitely I know Toma would nominate Doyin. Toma not really bad Doyin, So Angel was like, but since you have said about it, if you want me to still talk to Soma of not nominating you, I will still do that. You get, I will still do that, So Doyin was like, they were still contemplating, and Doyin mentioned Pere, and then Angel was like, I can't put Pere, or Pere is my G. Don't you mention white money? Angel said, I can't put white money up. White money is my friend. You understand? And Angel was like, I don't even want to put my level mates, my season mates up. Then Angel mentioned Adekunle. Doyin was like, that she doesn't want to put Adekunle up, that she has made it up that she feel like she owes Adekunle a lot, because whenever she sees any opportunity to make it up for Adekunle with what she said to him during the reunion, she would want to make everything right. So she cannot put Adekunle up. She doesn't think so. Then she also said it also followed that it is her season mates, and she doesn't also want to put her season mate up. Then they talk about CC. Doyin said, no, I'll not put CC up. I like her. That though CC is a strong contender, but she will not put CC up. That CC is a nice person, but she will put Venita, Kim. You understand? Then Angel was like, but Sisi is also like Venita in character. Then Doyin was like, Sisi is quite different from Venita, because she said Venita like instigating, but if Sisi have problem with you, it's going to be only you. She's not going to be going around the house trying to put people against you. Is Doyin right? Okay, you people will let me know in the comment section. So Doyin said she's not going to be putting Sisi and Baye in that house, but she's going to be putting Kim, Venita, and Omashola. But last they have this convo, and Doyin was like, okay, since you want to put Adekunle, you can as well put Adekunle, Kim, Venita, and Adekunle, because Senja said she will put Venita not because of anything but to pay her back for what she did to her, So then they now made it like this. Doyin was like, I will not put Adekunle, but you can put Adekunle. Then me, I'll put Omashola. They say they like Omashola, but they don't have a choice. Now the question is, would they keep to this conversation, or would they go in there and do whatever they want to do? Would Doyin play to dance to this tune right now? We would see how everything play out today, because by the way, Mondays are interesting days in Biggie's house. There are going to be head of house, there's going to be nominations, and people will be up, emotions will be high yet again. So guys, we pin with full ground, we break it. I say make a carry gist, download premium gist, give you guys this morning. Doyin is really, really playing the game. What do you think about all of this? Let me know in the comment section. I will see you guys later, babies, and please make sure you have a great day, and do not forget to always smile on that beautiful face of yours. Bye for now, guys.